The mysterious carvings within Egypt's Hathor temple have fueled numerous speculative theories over the years, captivating the imaginations of many. One specific carving, known as the Dendera Light, has particularly become a subject of debate among historians, conspiracy theorists, and scholars. Beneath the enigma of this ancient artifact lies the challenge of separating elaborate myths from historical truths. In the dramatic opening of our investigative journey, drone footage dramatically captures the sweeping grandeur of the Dendera temple complex. The voiceover echoes through, setting the stage. Deep beneath Egypt's Hathor temple lies a carving that sparked wild theories: ancient light bulbs, alien tech, and lost civilizations. But what's the truth behind the Dendera Light? Let's separate fact from fiction. Our exploration begins with a closer examination of the carving in question. A sophisticated 3D animation brings the bas-relief to life, spotlighting key elements. An oval shape enveloping a serpent, connected to another component resembling a socket, held aloft by a priest figure. To advocates of the ancient technology theory, these components represent technological marvels. However, to Egyptologists, they are revered as sacred symbols. The narration seeks to clarify. This 2,000-year-old carving shows a serpent inside an oval, connected to a socket held by a priest. To some, it's proof of advanced tech. To scholars, it's a sacred symbol. Let's decode both sides. The narrative delves deeper into the ancient electricity theory, presenting a side-by-side comparison of the cryptic carving with primitive light bulbs or Crookes tubes. Conspiracy theorists insist on the depiction of an ancient light bulb, interpreting the snake as a filament and the jed pillar as a battery, drawing parallels with discoveries like the Baghdad battery. Conspiracy theorists argue this is an ancient light bulb. They point to the snake as a filament, the jed pillar as a battery, and even the Baghdad battery. But Egyptologists say, look closer. Transitioning to the scholarly rebuttal, the narrative reinterprets the carvings through an academic lens, breaking down the complex lotus and snake symbolism associated with solar rituals and inscriptions. Here, the lotus is identified as a symbol of rebirth, the snake as Harsamtis, a form of Horus energizing the sun, and what was thought to be a cord as a sacred Shun ring. The lack of soot in tombs, often deemed as evidence of electrical lighting, is explained through the ancient use of mirrors to reflect sunlight. The bulb is a lotus flower, a symbol of rebirth. The snake is Harsamtis, a form of Horus, channeling the sun's energy. The cord? A sacred Shun ring, not a wire. And no soot in tombs? They used mirrors to reflect sunlight. Modern cultural fascination with the myth is further scrutinized by showcasing notable attempts, such as the Mythbusters experiment, which tried to substantiate the light bulb theory, only to find it impracticable as a working technology. Despite failed validations, the myth persists, proliferated by various pseudo-documentaries. Even Mythbusters tried to recreate this light, but it failed as practical tech. Yet the myth lives on in shows that ignore one thing: context. The discussion shifts to ponder why such myths endure, despite scholarly contradictions. The overarching observation is the human tendency to perceive modern interpretations within ancient artistic depictions. The tendency to associate complex symbology, like the lotus and light bulb or the snake and wire filament, exhibits the modern fixation on connecting past with present technological understandings. We see what we want to see. The Dendera Light thrives because ancient mysteries sell. But respecting Egyptian culture means seeing their art as they did, a bridge to the divine, not a power grid. In concluding remarks, a visual collage of the Dendera temple, diligent scholars, and luminous hieroglyphs paint a picture of historical respect blended with moody intrigue. What's your take? Vote now, ancient tech or sacred symbol. Comment below. Smash that bell to uncover more ancient mysteries.